Well, hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sam D. I am a video editor and YouTube strategist, and I share video strategy and tips on my channel every week. I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video every week. And that way you never miss out on any of the latest YouTube tips or tricks. So today I want to talk a little bit about YouTube Shorts. I am going to give you pros and cons. I have 3 pros and 3 cons. And then I'm going to share some case studies that I did on another channel that I have and also one of my clients' channels. When we wrap it all up, I'm going to tell you my thoughts on if you should do this or not. And then I'm going to give you a quick YouTube Shorts walkthrough, share my screen with you, just like we did last week on the Canva thumbnail tutorial. Okay, so we're going to start with the pros. So the first pro that I have for you, it's going to give you more of a reach, which equals more views, which equals more subscribers. This is a really great idea for you if you're just starting a YouTube channel and you haven't reached the point of monetization yet. You can use this to promote your YouTube channel to get more eyes on your full videos, in turn making you closer to that monetization goal. Now, if you do already have 1,000 subscribers or more, that means you have access to the community tab. What I'm going to share with you later with my case study is that when you utilize your community tab and put out polls, your shorts are going to get pushed out more. So if you have 1,000 subscribers and you are not utilizing that community tab with polls, definitely start doing that. Okay, the next pro I have for you is the input is lower than a regular YouTube video and the impact is high. Like any social media platform out there, YouTube is pushing out those YouTube shorts. So the more you create, the more that you're likely to show up on somebody's feed. And then the third pro that I have for you is that it's easily digestible information. You do want to make sure that you're still providing value with your YouTube shorts, whether it is highly entertaining or you are giving them tips on something that you do, your profession. You want to make sure the value is there so that they continue to your YouTube channel and watch more of your videos and subscribe and all of the things. On the flip side, I do have 3 cons to share with you. Again, like any social media platform, when you're creating and going through and scrolling and trying to get ideas, it's so easy to lose time. So make sure that you are setting a timer or keeping track of the time somehow to make sure that you don't lose track of time and lose yourself in YouTube Shorts, and before you know it, your day is over and you got nothing done. Okay, so the second con that I have is that you cannot monetize your YouTube Shorts. So if you are already a monetized channel, it will allow you to turn monetization on, but it is not going to bring in any revenue because it's too short to show ads. Now that brings me to my third con, which is it doesn't count toward your watch hours. So if you are a newer channel and you're not monetized yet and you're working toward that 4,000 watch hours to get you to monetization, it's not going to count toward those hours. So you want to make sure that you are keeping track of the watch time that is actually coming from your YouTube Shorts. Just a couple of quick tips. There are some creators out there saying not to pull your TikTok videos that you've already created or your reels that you've already created over into YouTube Shorts. I will say that I do agree with that to an extent, but if you are already cranking out these reels and these TikToks and you are just needing some kind of supplemental content on YouTube to expand your reach just a little more, don't let that stop you from doing it. I have had a couple of repurposed reels and TikToks in the past couple of weeks that I've been testing and tweaking these things do really well and perform really well for YouTube Shorts. Another thing is that you want to test different lengths of video. I noticed that on my other channel, the YouTube Shorts that perform better are a little bit shorter. So definitely just test and tweak that. Try a 15-second, try a 60-second, try a 45-second, see what your audience is liking more and do more of that. Just make sure that it is not over 60 seconds and you film it in a vertical format. So we are inside of my YouTube studio on my other YouTube channel that I actually have not even officially launched yet. I launched this channel next week at the time that I am recording this. So I have been promoting it with shorter preview type videos and YouTube shorts. I have 2 short videos, and then these are all YouTube short. Okay, so what I want to show you is the first couple that I posted. They always get pushed out a little quicker because it's a new feature and you are taking advantage of it for the first time. Now, I will also say that at the time that I posted these 2 sounds were trending, but at the time that I posted these other ones, they were old Instagram reels and the sounds were no longer trending. So they did not actually perform as well as I had hoped, but they are still getting more eyes on my channel. Now, if you go into this one where it was a trending sound, it will take a little while for it to gain traction, but give it time, and then within a day or 2, you're likely going to get more views than you had. And then once people start watching and clicking through, they're gonna keep pushing it out and pushing it out. When mine or my clients' YouTube shorts are starting to gain traction, it'll happen really quickly. And it'll be for a few hours, and then it will level out. So I haven't noticed like a steady incline. It's basically been a quick incline and then steady. But you can see here that there were a ton of people that took the time to watch this and take the content in. And then it also gained enough interest for them to subscribe. Now, if we go to the other one, same thing here. So a steep incline of views and then leveled out. And that's totally normal for shorts and for regular videos. So just keep that in mind. Don't ever get discouraged. Just keep putting the content out. Now, I do not have enough subscribers at this point to utilize the community tab to see if that would make a difference for me. So I want to show you on one of my clients' channels. Her channel has been up and running for about 4 years, I believe. Now I am going to block out my client's information because this is my client and I don't want to cross any boundaries that we have. Just to quickly show you, I started posting shorts on her channel in February. So you can see that her first short, it did really well. It got pushed out and she did end up getting 1 subscriber from that short. Now these next 2 were longer and I think that's the reason they didn't perform as well. So I don't believe that I will be posting longer YouTube shorts on her channel anymore. And then this one did okay, but right around this time is when I started pushing out some polls on her community tab. And you can see that this short did really well. And what happens is you put the polls up and people like to take polls. So if it's a simple poll, I think one was, do you prefer iced coffee or hot coffee? And so everybody wants to answer those polls. Those polls are fun. So when they answer the polls and then when they're scrolling through YouTube Shorts next time, her short is going to get pushed out to those people because they interacted with her content. So this short did so much better and it expanded her reach more than just posting our regular weekly video on her channel. Since I just started doing this for her channel, she does have a larger channel. She has a little over 30,000 subscribers right now and she gets pretty good views. But now that we've been pushing out these YouTube shorts, I'm going to make sure that I keep track to see if it's made a difference in her watch times or her subscribers. So once I see that, I will go ahead and keep you guys posted as far as shorts making a bigger impact. So after hearing the pros and cons and seeing the case studies, should you do it? Should you jump on the YouTube Shorts bandwagon? I think that if you have the time to put into it, then definitely go ahead and do it. It is not going to hurt. YouTube is really cranking them out right now. Now is the time to get on it and start. Now, that being said, if you are already bogged down with trying to work on your YouTube channel, work in your business, and you just can't find the time and it's going to stress you out more, do not worry about it. You are still going to be fine. This is just a supplemental tool to help your YouTube channel. Now, if you are leaning toward wanting to start YouTube Shorts, I just want to give you a quick walkthrough of how it works when you're using the app on your phone. Okay, so this is what your YouTube dashboard will look like when you open it up. And then if you click on the shorts down here, your feed will come up. This is where the algorithm comes in, and any shorts that YouTube thinks that you are going to like, they are going to push to your feed. So just like TikTok and Instagram Reels, if you're familiar with them, you have this side panel here with all of the like, dislike, comment, share, and then go down here to the plus sign. This is where you'll be able to create your shorts. Now you can go ahead and add a file that you have already saved. If you wanted to repurpose a reel or a TikTok, you can change the time from 15 to 60 seconds. If you go here to the sounds, what I really love is that it shows you the top sounds, the trending sounds. So I highly recommend using those sound bites. And then you just scroll through, it gives you all different options. And then you also have your favorites tab. So those are any sound bites that you have already saved that you are planning on using. And then over here on the side panel, just like any other platform, there are filters. You can flip the camera around, you can change the speed. You have a timer, so if you want to set the timer and then get yourself situated. They also have a retouch, so that will automatically adjust your video, and then you have the green screen option if you wanted to use that. And so the editing part is also similar to other platforms. You can add sound bites afterwards if you would like. You could add your text, you could change the color, the style, the alignment. You can adjust when it comes in and out, so the timing of your text will be adjusted right here. You have more filter options afterward as well. So then you'll hit the next button, and this is where you'll put your title, caption, hashtags. I do recommend using hashtags. I have noticed that when I use hashtags inside of the app, it performs much better. So I highly recommend doing that. I did get some questions on that because it is YouTube and it's not necessarily a quote unquote social platform. You can choose to publish it now, you can put it unlisted, and you can also schedule it. So I find that that's really helpful. I highly recommend scheduling your shorts just like you do your regular videos. So I hope this was helpful. If you have decided after all of this that you are going to jump in and start trying YouTube Shorts, drop a comment below, let me know. If you're already using YouTube Shorts, let me know how it's going for you. I'd love to hear. Make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up on the video. It is so helpful to me and my content. And don't forget to hit subscribe as well. Hit the bell so that you get notified every week when I drop a new video. And I will see you guys again next week.